Facebook Marketplace is a platform to buy and sell goods. It can be a great way to save some cash by finding a good deal or earn some cash by getting rid of items you no longer use. But it's also become a place where scammers look for prey,
Scammers are very good at what they do.
making some scams even harder to detect.
You can't always trust the other person on the other end of the computer.
Putting those who may be buying or selling items at risk. For sellers, do your research on any potential buyers.
If they just created a profile a week ago or a month ago, that's a huge red flag that maybe, this is not somebody who they say they are.
One ongoing scam targets sellers and their personal information. The first red flag, when the buyer no longer wants to communicate through Facebook Marketplace.
That lets places like Facebook Marketplace keep track of those conversations. And so then if you are scammed or something else happens, they have that record of your communication with the user that you were communicating with, and they can do more with that.
The so-called buyer will instead ask to communicate by text. Will then ask that you prove you're a real person, wanting to send a code to your mobile device. This code being sent is actually being used to create a Google Voice phone number with your information.
Google Voice.
Really, what they're doing is using that information to create another identity with your information so that they can then scam other people. You just don't want to share any personal information with someone you don't know. Your address, your phone number, even your email address, even if you don't feel like there's a risk, even if you're not giving out the username and password. We've all seen the show Catfish. People can pretend to be whoever they want to be.
There are also risks for buyers.
First and foremost, look at that price. Does it seem too good to be true, what they're offering and how much they're asking for?
When it comes to making your payment,
Always avoid paying, with gift cards or wire transfers, because again, those are untraceable and those are a huge red flag and likely a scam. Facebook Marketplace has their own special payment method that you can use, and it's a secure transaction. Now, not every seller is going to offer that. So unfortunately, again, that's where you enter, that do at your own risk.
there are also warnings about scams surrounding popular peer-to-peer payment methods like Zelle, Cash App, or Venmo when making purchases through Facebook Marketplace. In one scenario, buyers claim they've already paid and have paid too much, using fake screenshots to show you proof of payment. You're then asked to return the difference. Victims have paid back money only to realize there had never been an original payment.